All right, 9. So I am going to continue with our lesson. So today we're going to take a look at the volume and surface area of a sphere. So just like there's a relationship between the volume of a cylinder and the volume of a cone, there is a relationship between the volume of a sphere and the volume of a cylinder. And when the volume of the cone was 1/3 the volume of the cylinder, the volume of the sphere is actually going to be 2/3 the volume of the cylinder. So we know that the volume of a cylinder is equal to pi r squared h. Right? It's the area of the base, and then all those bases stacked up for the height. So in this case, if it's 2/3 pi r squared h, and then we know that h is 2r. So because the height is double the radius, then we can replace height with 2r, and then we can simplify this form a little bit. So we have 2/3 times pi times r squared times 2 times r. So I can multiply 2 by 2/3 and I get 4/3. And I multiply r by r squared and I get r cubed. So the relationship between surface area and the sphere, the surface area of a sphere and the surface area of a cylinder, okay, is that, and if you go onto the website, you can actually watch a demo of why these two are true. But the surface area of a sphere is the same as the lateral area of that cylinder that the sphere fits perfectly into. So those two things are the same. And we know that the lateral area of a cylinder, so this bit, right, is 2 pi RH. So if the lateral area of a cylinder is 2 pi RH, then we can replace H again with 2R because we know that's for a sphere that the height is double the radius. So we have 2 pi R times 2R. And again, we can simplify all this. So we have 2 times 2 is 4, and pi and R times R is R squared. So knowing that the volume of a sphere is 2/3 the volume of a cylinder means that you can use the formula for volume of a cylinder to simplify the volume of a sphere if you forget. And knowing that the surface area of a sphere is equal to the lateral area of a cylinder, and you know that the lateral area of a cylinder is 2 pi RH, then again, so you simply need to substitute in the height and you can simplify to the formula for surface area of a sphere. So as long as we're here, why don't we take a look then and do exercise 1. So we have determined the volume and surface area of a sphere with radius 5. So we know that the volume of a sphere is equal to 4/3 pi r cubed. So in this case, I know that my radius is 5. And so I'm going to cube that. So I get 4/3. And then 5 cubed is 125. And then my pi. And I can go ahead and put that all into my calculator. So I have 4 times 125 times pi divided by 3, which is equal to 523.6 units. So if you look here, there's a 5. We look at the number after it. It's a 9. 9 is more than 5, so it's going to round up. So it's going to be 523.6 units cubed. So 523.6. Now, we don't know whether it's centimeters or meters or whatever, so if you don't know what it is, just write units, and that way people understand. And then those units are going to be cubed. So if it was meters, it would be meters cubed. If it was centimeters, it would be centimeters cubed. Okay, so let's take a look at the surface area then. So I'm just going to draw a little line down here. So I know that my surface area, I know the formula for that is 4 pi r squared. So 4 times pi times r times squared. r squared. So that's 4 times pi. And in this case, my radius is 5 still. So I'm just going to plug in 5 for r and square it. So I have 4 times pi times 25 or 100 pi. And so again, I can go and put that into the calculator. And I have 100 times pi, and I get 314 point, is it going to be 1 or is it going to be 2? Hopefully you all said 2. When you look at the number after the 1, it's 5 or more, so then you're going to round up, so it's going to be 314.2. So it's approximately equal to 314.2 units, and because it's surface area, it's squared. All right, nines, hope that helps.